I'm wearing I Love Friday shirt on a Thursday, and I'm doing a live, and I'm going to be driving again. Let me adjust this a little bit. Okay, so I can't read your comments if you make one, but I got something I want to tell you guys. So I don't know if you listen to the YouTube cleaning videos, and of course some of mine, just because, you know, it helps you get motivated to clean. But you know, I watch them for that, and I also watch them to maybe learn something, or if I have a question about something that, you know, is different that I may never have cleaned before. Okay. So she has a YouTube channel as well, Clutterbug, and she was talking about different kinds of organizers. And so I was listening, and she calls them bugs because she's a clutter bug, you know. So she's got the cricket, the ladybug, the bee, and the butterfly. And on her website, she has a quiz that you can take. You answer some questions, and it tells you what kind of clutter bug you are. And it's funny because as I'm listening to her videos and she's describing each one of these types of organizers, I knew I wasn't a cricket. Cricket people are very meticulous. I mean, they have everything which is called microorganizing. So let me give you an example. When somebody like that organizes, they, like if they're organizing, say, their writing instruments, they'll have, you know, blue pens, black pens, red pens, markers, pencils, you know, on like this. They'll have it very, very meticulously organized. And then, you know, she explains all the other different types. But the bee and the butterfly are visual organizers. And I thought I might be a bee, but it turns out I'm a butterfly. But basically, what I really wanted to share with you is, especially for bees and butterflies, those are the type of people who, you know, you may have been called messy or sloppy or unorganized your whole life. Because I was, believe it or not, even though I have a cleaning business, a lot of people think that I'm not an organized person. And I have times in my life, like kind of recent, where my life is chaos, and I don't feel very organized. But I really like having organized, you know, an organized life and organized spaces. But what feels organized for me doesn't necessarily look organized to other people. And so, you know, I kind of have learned to blow it off, because when I'm in an organized state and functioning, I feel better, which is the whole point, right? So that you can operate efficiently and, you know, get things done and know where things are, and so on and so forth, all the benefits of being organized. And, you know, but people would look at my way of doing it and think, she's very organized, she's messy, she's a slob, or whatever. And, you know, even though I have learned to say, whatever, this is how I am, you know, it kind of hurts my feelings, especially, you know, like, you're not clean. I don't think that people recognize all these different things. And she made a point too, when you start looking in magazines and these shows that they have, and all these different places where they're selling organizing things, they're usually designed for crickets, people who are meticulous organizers. And they don't address people who are more like me, visual, like butterflies and bees. And she's a ladybug, so she kind of hides things. So people who like to see their stuff, and I don't necessarily have to have it all out, you know, all over the place, but I am a visual person, and I like colors, and I like, things like that. I'm not a, I don't even know what the word is. I guess there's some chaos in having all the, the colors and the things that I like in my life, because I'm not a minimalist in any way. Okay, so like a minimalist, that would be a good word for people who are like crickets. Okay, and so she's saying you have to organize in a different way, and I know like some of the examples she gave for somebody who's a visual is, if your cabinets like in your kitchen or your closet maybe looks disordered all the time, um, a good way to help you stay organized is to take the doors off or put something that you can see through. And I know, just from going around with different people and looking at different types of design in people's homes, a lot of people don't like that open front, like open shelving in the kitchen where you can see the dishes that are on the shelves. A lot of people don't like that. And well, maybe they're not butterflies and bees, maybe they're crickets or ladybugs. But it doesn't make it wrong. And it's almost like, for me, it took such a weight off of my shoulders, because sometimes I feel so inadequate. Like, I'm really good at getting things cleaned. And when I go in, because I do a lot of big houses, yeah, big houses and I'm not joking, here in Atlanta, there's a lot of newer houses. Every single bedroom has its own bathroom. So not just the bedrooms and the rest of the house, but there's additional bathrooms in a lot of these houses that I clean. They're big, and the bathrooms may be big, and I just in my mind, when I'm going to tackle a job like that, I just break it down into sections, and I just kind of work my way through it. And so, that's how I organize my work day, and I'm able to get it done. And the people seem to be satisfied because I've been okay with the business for so long now. But, in the back of my mind, I'm still thinking, I'm almost like a fake. So, and people think that all the time, like, oh, you must be so organized. And I was always like, well, no, not really. I mean, I can function. But now I'm going to start rethinking things. Like, it's funny because I told you a couple of videos ago, my house is in disarray, and I have been working on getting it straightened out. And a couple of days ago, I just tackled my kitchen, just completely redid it. No, that's not true. I didn't completely redo it, but I got it back into a manageable state for me. But I had gone to the store and I bought a couple bins for different places in my house. And as I was cleaning things up, right now, I have all of my my big utensils, like big spoons and spatulas and that kind of stuff. It's all in a drawer. And I never really liked it. And, before I moved down here, typically I always had like an urn or something on the countertop that I would stick those things, and you've seen them, where people have, the things that they use while they're cooking right there next to the stove, and they can just grab it. And, I hate pulling that drawer open and like shoveling through it and trying to find whatever it is that I'm looking for now. And when she said that, and I have been thinking about what I wanted to do is get something to put those things back out on my counter in my kitchen. Well, no wonder. It's right there for me. That's perfect. I can look at it, I can see what I need, and I can just grab it. And so I've decided that I am going to no longer kick myself in the butt thinking that I'm unorganized. I'm not. I just have a different organizing skill. And I think that there's a lot of us that are like, or organizing style. And I think there's a lot of us that are like that, we just have a way that works for us. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my house back in order the way that I like it, and the way that I can find things and I can function. And yeah, there's going to be some things that I'm going to tuck into a cabinet, a cabinet or somewhere, that I'm going to get rid of things that are just sitting on my counters that I don't use every day. But I'm also going to redo some things so that it's easier for me to access it. I'm not taking the doors off the cabinets. That's not me. But and I'm not going to punish myself for being who I am. So I thought I want to put that out for you because I can't be the only person that feels this way. And I thought it was really enlightening. And I'm still listening to her podcast, but I wanted to put that out there for you guys. It's Clutterbug, and she's awesome. She is awesome. So I got to run into the post office and drop some stuff off and get myself going for the day. But you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.